these situations will not change, and they do not change. What changes is you. And you're not really having to become some magical different person. You don't need to change every cell in your body. You simply need to respond differently, react differently, consider things that you've not considered before, and change the pattern. Like, life will keep bringing you the same situations, the same moments, whatever it is that you want to call it. I'm not going to get into details because they're different for everybody, but life will keep using different people, different jobs, different whatevers, and you can break the cycle, or you can keep on doing the same thing. And doing the same thing is going to keep you in the same position. That's the really funny part of it. And you can blame it on all types of external factors, but at some point, you're going to have to take control and simply respond differently despite what you're walking through. Because truly, I mean, there are pick-me-ups in life. There are times when, people will try to give you like a handhold and such, but life is traditionally a decently, I don't want to say it's painful. Like, life doesn't have to be bad. Like, life can be really good, but feeling feelings and going through things and overcoming challenges, overcoming your emotions, stopping yourself from doing the same action that you've done over and over again, or breaking the thought pattern that you've thought in for so long, and finally recognizing that, like, you can keep doing the same thing, or you can react differently. And sometimes you might look around and think that it's not your job to change, that maybe it's the world's job to change, maybe it's somebody else's problem, anybody but yours. But if you keep that mentality, then you're going to just remain a victim to life, like a literal victim to life, because life is not necessarily going to change for you. Life isn't going to become nicer for you. Life isn't going to soften up for you or stop, expecting you to do whatever it is that you're meant to kind of set out and do. But it's like, I don't know, it's not just about the fun part and the highs, and there are lows and there are really stupid moments where you can't simply think of it as anything else other than maybe a test or an opportunity to step up. Like, you could see it as this like really stupid moment, or you could take the opportunity to say, hey, this is giving me a chance to learn. This is giving me a chance to grow. This is giving me a chance to step up and become a person that I've actually never known myself to be. Like, be somebody that I've never known. Like, maybe if you're looking for somebody to tell you who you're supposed to be and how you're supposed to, like, move differently, it's you become that person. And the first step to becoming that person is recognizing that, one, you're totally allowed to be that person. It's not really a deserving thing. It's not a self-worth or anything like that. It's simply you doing the actions and thinking the way that it is for you to be, embodying the type of existence and being the person that it is that you want to be. And we do that through day-to-day life, experiences, relationships, challenges, whatevers. And the moment that you start taking every single little moment as a chance to be a better version of yourself and take accountability and truly say, what can I do to maximize what I've got going on here, what I'm experiencing here, maximize the shit, maximize the beauty, maximize whatever it is, to really feel it in its full meant to feel form, so that way we can kind of move on to the next chapters of our lives. And I'm not saying blow up moments into things that they're not meant to be. I'm saying simply recognize that I don't know, I feel like I sound very deep and philosophical or whatever right now, but it's just kind of, it's like the world is not going to necessarily change. You have to change. And that's the summary of it. You're allowed to do it. You should do it. You can do it. And it's not, once again, like this deep molecular change. I mean, you could kind of call it that, if you will, depending on how much about yourself you're going to transform. But you're that person already. You're just not existing as them. And the only person that's stopping you from existing as that person is you, because you are in control of that person. You're that person. Let yourself be happy, let yourself grow, let yourself live, and let yourself learn. Even if it involves, that's pistachio. Anywho, but let yourself do all of these things. Learn, grow, etc. And it might look a little bit ugly. It might look a little different than what you've seen others do before, but if that is what you need in order to develop into this version of yourself that you want to be, then go for it. And don't let anything stop you from doing it, even yourself. If you enjoyed this, like this video and subscribe. I'm gonna let Pistachio out because I have the door closed, and if I walk away, I feel like anything that was brewing up here, once I walk away from this little space, is gonna kind of fizzle. So thanks for hanging out with me and doing a little bit of movement, so that way I could put myself in a better headspace and react better to life, because that's what I just did. Is instead of giving a reaction that I wanted to give, I came down here and she found a toy to distract herself. She said, "It's fine, you can just leave me in here." Yeah, it's just deciding that certain responses to life are not the answer, and there are better there are better ways to exist in this life. So I'm gonna open the door and let her be free, but she was really having a good time there. So have a good night, and I'm gonna do the same. And once again, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. Good night.